What's going on, guys? It's me, Vicstar123, coming back with some team scoreboard only gameplay. That doesn't even make sense. But basically this gameplay we had to have the scoreboard up for pretty much the whole game, which was a really awkward thing to do, and I don't know why I took it down here. I think I must have just forgot, but yeah, every engagement I had it up. I just remembered here, I was like, oh my god, no. Yeah, there we go. No, put it up. What are you doing? Yeah, there we go. I was raging out because I'd forgotten to put it up, and then yeah, so team scoreboard only gameplay. This was a really difficult thing to do because not only does it mess up your vision, makes it harder to spot things, but one, you can't jump or change weapon unless you're hovering over your own name. Got the star next to me because I'm the party leader, and another thing is you get no radar, so this could be, it's equally called team no radar, and it's actually made me realise how much I rely upon the radar, the UAVs. Because I remember, if you watch this game on live stream, I was just lost and confused. I didn't have a clue where the guys who were trying to kill were, and I couldn't, you know, address the situation appropriately. I couldn't duck and dive out of the way. I couldn't, you know, flank, that kind of stuff. So it was pretty much just pure gun skill, and that's why my KD was quite close to being neutral, just because I couldn't, you know, use my positioning to my advantage. If anything, I was at a disadvantage. Because when the enemies had UAVs, they knew where I was, but I didn't have a clue where any of them were. Didn't exactly have my headset turned up that loud, so this was just basically straight up shootouts, and I didn't have a clue where anyone was coming from. So that's the gameplay anyway, sorted, and I'm going to be talking about the rest of our second day in London, what we got going on, and I've actually just remembered something else. So in the last part thing, I said about we went on this massive mission on the underground to Canary Wharf. And maybe it was that might even have been the day before, I don't even know, but anyway, we were just messing around, and we were talking about the DLRs, which are basically self-driving trains, and I was like, oh yeah, DLR, that sounds cool. And then there was this guy, this commuter, this Chinese guy on the train, and he obviously knew what he was doing. It was just like, oh my god, this guy's an idiot, what the hell. It was just a random thing that was quite embarrassing, and everyone was just like, yeah, okay. That was some random thing. Oh yeah, and there were these proper shady guys on the tube as well. I'm sure they were just like normal people, but they were acting a bit strange. And a few of us were a bit paranoid that they were going to be pickpockets. And there was one guy who was a bit dodgy. He asked like 3 different people for directions, but I reckon he was just trying to steal stuff out of their pockets. So we had to keep our distance. We were in a big group, so it was all good, really. Anyway, so what did I get up to? Oh yeah, we were basically going to go out for a meal, so our plan was to go to the Hard Rock Cafe to eat. So we got on the tubes and whatnot, got there, and we realised there was a 2-hour queue, and then we didn't know what to do, so we were looking for other places to eat, because we weren't queuing for that long. So you know, everywhere else had, you know, a queue, half an hour, 40 minutes, so we ended up walking all the way to Oxford Street trying to find somewhere to eat, and ended up just going into it, just thinking, oh screw it, let's go into a Pizza Hut. We got food there, and then after that we didn't have that long to get to we were booked in for ice skating at the Hyde Park Winter Wonderland thing, which was so we basically had to get out of Pizza Hut, book 2 taxis, just jump on those and get all the way to the ice skating, and it wasn't actually that bad. I thought it was going to be all over the place, but I turned out alright at ice skating, and oh my god, look, Hemp123 just connected. I'm Vicstar123, that's cool. No, random stuff, notice. Yeah, we did ice skating, which was pretty cool for an hour. It felt like 20 minutes though, and then we walked back to, oh yeah, and apparently, well, not everyone went ice skating. 2 of the girls decided not to, so apparently some drunk guy went up to one of them, grabbed them, and tried to, like, I don't even know, but apparently it was like pretty weird, so we felt kind of guilty about that. But because it was like in this massive fair thing, and it was a bit dodgy. They were literally selling mulled wine by the litres. They were like, I remember a group of people like, right, we've had mulled wine, we've done Jaeger bombs, and what else can we do? And it was just like, oh okay. I think they had eggnog as well. So anyway, there were a lot of drunk, kind of weird people around. So we rushed out of there to the Marble Arch tube station, went back to the hostel. Oh my god, this bit is hilarious. So on the tube, and there was this old lady sat on there with us. It's always old people. Anyway, so my mate Joe, runs Club Carnage, linked to that in the description. Anyway, he was basically, because we were bored, he was tube surfing, so it's basically trying to stand on the tube without holding on to anything. And he nearly fell over, and we were like, oh Joe, watch it, don't fall over. And then this old lady said this, and oh my god, I think we all nearly died with laughter. So basically, we were telling him to stop being a fool, and then she just goes, or in other words, tell him to stop being an arsehole. And oh my god. He went bright red. It was the funniest thing that's ever happened. Just some old lady on the tube just completely wrote him off. It was, oh man, it was hilarious. So he just got absolutely told. But anyway, we got to the tube station there, went and got some, again, some more food, drink, that kind of stuff. Went back to the hostel and basically chilled around for another couple of hours, and then eventually went to sleep. So that's pretty much day 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned.